Hello everyone, my name is Van Rose. I'll be your instructor today. Today's workout, Pilates with mobility routine. We're going to start out on the mat and we'll continue to stay down halfway and we'll come up in a standing position, starting with our neck and all the way down to our toes for the mobility routine, okay? So with today's workout, as you can see, I do not have my shoe on. That's your option, or you can put your shoe on. I have a mat and that's all you need, okay? We're gonna go through everything once. You're welcome to repeat the video for a second round. Keep in mind, when we come down on our back, in that bridge position, I want you to engage your abs. Pull your navel in, press it to your spine. Keep it tight as possible. Try not to focus too much on keeping that tight so much. Loosen up just a little bit, okay? And connect your breathing with every move that you make, okay? When I'm in that bridge position, I'm gonna have you lift your heel off the ground. Your option, you can let your heel rest on the ground. You're gonna feel a lot of burn in your hamstring, your glute, and we're stabilizing that core the whole time, okay? And just kind of do the best you can. If you need to rest from one exercise to another, go for it, okay? Don't feel like you have to stay with my pace and do the best you can and have fun. We'll have a great stretching after this, all right? So bring yourself down on the floor. Lower yourself down, nice and easy. I would like to start out with my left leg, and then we'll repeat the exercise on the right. Okay. If it gets to burn too much, again, rest as needed, okay? Don't feel like you need to finish the whole routine. All right, here, engage your core, pull that navel in. Remember, your back doesn't have to be pressing so strong into the mat. Just a little bit there and keep it tight. When you inhale, fill your abdominal with air. When you exhale, I want you to contract, pulling that navel in, press it to the spine when you exhale, okay? All right, so let's start out with the left leg. Single leg, it's up here. Let's go ahead and get your heel off the ground if you can. And we're just gonna do a little bicycle of the right leg. Up, point your toes, lower down, bike, then extend the leg. You got it. Inhale, exhale. By holding the bridge, all right, stabilizing, contraction on your glute, hamstring. Remember, rest the heel if it's too much for you. Lower the leg, bike the knee in, extend the leg, and repeat. You got it. Last one, and release. All right, so continue on this side. We're gonna lower the leg and lift. Inhale, exhale, legs come up. Woo! The hamstring and the glute, they're on fire, right? Just do the best you can. Nice, try not to swing, lower, nice and control, lift, nice and control. Again, rest that heel on the floor to modify. Awesome. Woo! Burn, burn. Give me one more. And release. All right, so legs straight up, right? And then you're gonna dip down. Lower the glute, back up. So this is like your single leg. Glute bridge, you got it. Woo! Nice work here. Push with your heel. Breathe, inhale, starting position. Exhale, the top. Awesome. One more. And release. Woo! Rest for a little if you need to. Back up. Same leg. So you can hold the bridge. Now you're going to thread your toes under and back up. Open up the right hip. So this is your oblique twist. Oh my. Woo! Burn, burn. Awesome work. So you're doing about 8 reps, okay? 3 more. 2. Last one. Awesome. Woo, take it to a happy baby pose. Here we go. Awesome. Oh, that's a nice stretch, right? Hold it here. Awesome work. You can modify, bend the knee, okay? Take it up, lengthen the leg just a little bit more. That's fine. Keep it here. Oh. All right. Right leg bend, hold the bridge, lift the heel if you're feeling strong. Bicycle, here we go. Point the toes. Lower down, bike in, lift back up. You got it. Inhale. Exhale on the bicycle. Repeat. Same amount of effort on the left leg to the right. Last one. Continue, hold the bridge, lower the leg, lift, nice and controlled. Whew. Burn, burn, yes. Remember, if you need to modify, rest the heel on the right leg on the floor. Continue the leg lowering and lift. Breathe, inhale. Exhale on the lift. You got it. Woo. Last one. Awesome. Rest for a little bit. Woo. Now single leg bridge. Keep the leg straight up, toes pointed. Dip down and lift. You got it. Push with your heels. Continue to engage that core. Inhale, exhale on the lift. The glute and the hamstring, they're on fire. You're doing great. Stay with me. Last 2. Last 1. Woo, continue to hold. Here's your obliques. Twist. Bend the knee. Tuck the toes under and back up. You got it. Open up the hip. Obliques. Nice. Woo. Inhale. Exhale. Extending the leg. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. Awesome work here. Remember, you can always challenge yourself. You're feeling strong. You want to take up the challenge. Get that heel off the floor. Continue. Hold that bridge. One more. Awesome work. Whoo! Burn. All right. Here's your happy baby pose again. Oh. That feels so good. Nice work, folks. All right, so moving on. You're going to flip over to quadruped position. Okay. Knees under your hip, shoulders over your hand. Make sure your hand is as wide as your shoulder and your knees is as wide as your hip, okay? All right, here we go. Quadruple, row with my left arm. I'm gonna take it up to a row like a W, right? External rotate. And here's the angel. Lengthen the arm in front of me. And then circle it back. Bring it back to the front. Back to the W. Arm. Other side. Row. External rotation. Lengthen the arm. Angel to the back. Angel, take it back to the front. W. And back down. Okay? One more time. Row. External rotation. Here to here. Bring it back. One more time, other side. Row, external rotation. Lengthen the arm. Angel back to the front. W, and down. Awesome. All right, moving on, modified lizard. Left foot forward, okay? Bring the hand before the feet. To hamstring. Other side. Modify lizard. Bring the hand to the front of the feet, ahead of the feet. Hamstring. And bring it back. One more time. Left foot. Hand before the foot. Here. Last time, other leg. Right. And forward. Back, hamstring. And release. Awesome. All right, so moving on to groin and thoracic rotation. Bend right knee, sit back, lengthen your left, okay? It's out to here, and you're gonna thread your left arm under, and we're gonna go the other side. Thread under. Thread under. So you're alternating, okay? I'll drop the elbow down, back up to your hand, drop the elbow down, thread opposite arm. There you go. Nice. Good. And release. All right, you're gonna come down, knees together, and let it fall to one side. So you're starting out, okay, side line, closing the book. Now take your top arm, you're gonna take it around. And you're feeling that nice thoracic spine stretch. Bring it back. Awesome. Repeat. Take that arm around. Woo. Good. Inhale. Exhale on the rotation. One more. All right, other side. Round and bring it back. Take the arm around and bring it back. Awesome work here. Woo. One more. All right, slowly come on up. So you're in a 90-90 leg fold, okay? Sit up tall, try not to use your hand. If you need to use your hand, that's okay. Use your hip, rotate to the other side. Good. This really tests out the strength of your hip. And rotate. Keep going. Woo. And release. All right, reposition. You're going to continue with the 90-90, but this time you're going to lean forward and kick the other leg around, okay? So watch me. I'm going to my left, I'm going to come down to my elbow. So it's almost kind of like a modified pigeon, right? Come up, this back leg, the legs around, bring it back, other side, flip to rotate, come down to your elbow, bring yourself up, back leg, lengthen, kick around to the front, and bring it back to the other side, rotate. Remember, use your hand if you need to. Eventually you're going to get stronger and you won't be able to need your arms for help as much. Sit up, lengthen this back leg, kick around to the front, bring it back. Last time over here. Awesome work. All right, folks, we're moving into, this is a daily mobility routine that you should add to your daily stretch, okay? Only takes 5 to 10 minutes. It's adding lubrication to your joint that helps you move a little bit better, so your range of motion can be greater, okay? By practice, you get better. But so these are CAR, C-A-R. CAR stands for Controlled Articular Rotation. We do a lot of rotation on our daily basis on all our classes that we do, okay? But the joint rotation is a little bit different. You want to take it nice and controlled. It's not about how fast you go, how well you're doing it, and where you're feeling it. So try to relax everything, right? We're going to work from our neck to our shoulder, elbow, and wrist, hip, knee, ankle, and toes, okay? So by practice, the more you do it, the better you get at it, and you're gonna feel your range of motion will be better, okay? And not only that, as we get older, right, with the stuff that we're doing all the time, our ligaments gets thinner, our joints gets tighter, and by practicing these stretches, active stretching, okay, that adds the synovial fluid to your joint that helps, it bathes that. But you can also, there's also nutrition that you can add to regenerate those fluid as well. All right, so let's get started with the neck. Relax the shoulder, look forward. So I'm gonna tuck my chin down and I'm gonna scrape my chin with my left collarbone, making a circle. So try not to bend the neck. That's the mistake that we usually do. Now scrape your right collarbone, bring it back to center, and look up. Now reverse that. Tuck the chin, scrape your right collarbone, little circle, circle. Doesn't have to be very big. Now scrape your left collarbone and bring it back to center. And back up. One more time. Left, scrape, circle, circle. Scrape the right, back up. One more time. Right to left. Tuck the chin, scrape the right collarbone, circle, circle, circle. Scrape the left collarbone and back to center and release. All right, so let's moving on to the shoulder. Just do the best you can. You could do standing up or also in seated position, okay? Try to lengthen the arm. The mistake here is bending the arm to squeeze the shoulder blade, okay? So relax the shoulder, depress your scapula. You're going to slide your shoulder forward, feeling that nice stretch, right? So you're doing a retraction, and then you're going to slide it back without bending your elbow to protract and squeezing your shoulder blade. Nice and control. Slide forward. You got it. Sliding it back. Sliding forward. Sliding it back. Now it does take some practice, so try not to rush on these. Slide the shoulder forward. Last time, back. Squeeze. Awesome. All right, so it's a little bit easier if I take this in a kneeling position. You're welcome to stand all the way up, okay? So with my right arm, making a fist on my left, starting with my right arm, okay? I'm making circles, shoulder circle. So we're working with the shoulder joints now. Palms up, external rotate. And so here you're hitting the end here, right? So from here, if it's comfortable for you with your arms straight, well, keep in mind, not everyone can do this. So you know your limits, you could stop here. And you're going to turn your palm, so internal rotate the shoulder, press to the back. Flipped, turn the doorknob, back up. Here's your end point, and then take it back down to external rotate across the body. Okay? All right, one more time. External rotate the shoulder, take it up to the ear. From here, lower to the back, internal rotate the shoulder, palms facing up. Here, turn the doorknob, take it back up, and across the body down. All right, other side. External rotate to the ear, internal rotate the shoulder back, taking it back, turn the doorknob, back to the ear, and external rotate the shoulder across the body down. One more time. Lift, take to the ear, rotate, internal, turn the doorknob, back to the ear, and back to external rotation. You got it. All right, moving to elbow car. Lengthening the finger, arms closer to your side, relax the shoulder. You're going to take it all the way down. Flexion, up, contract the bicep. The bicep and tricep is going to be on fire. And here, you're going to rotate your elbow. Make sure your elbow's not flaring out. And when you press down, you're going to feel your tricep on fire. The bottom, rotate the elbow, flexion up, squeeze the bicep, rotate at the top, press down. You got it. Can you give me one more? Rotate, palms up, squeeze the bicep, rotate at the top, press down, squeeze the tricep, release. Awesome. All right, so from a side view, wrist, right arm, I'm going to brace with my left hand, okay? Fingers lengthen, relax everything else, everything's locked in. Now you're going to rotate clockwise and flexion at the top, okay? Your finger starts to bend, or your palm starts to fold. You could just make a fist instead. One more time, clockwise, up. Okay, with the other hand brace, you can tell if your wrist is doing the work or your forearm is turning, right? Reverse clockwise Just very small circle and up. One more time, reverse. So on the reverse it's harder for me than on the clockwise. Just okay. With more practice, I'll get better at it. And release. Other side, brace with your right hand. You go, clockwise. Down and up. So with my left wrist, I have more flexibility. Now reverse that. And release. Woo! All right, so moving on to hip car. Down on quadruped position, shoulders over your hand, hips over your knees. Try not to lean, to compensate, okay? Nice and controlled. So I'm gonna bring my left knee in a little bit, and I'm gonna take it out to a circle without leaning. Squeeze, and back down. Join me when you're ready. Squeeze, back down. Keep your arms straight, shoulders over the hand, knees under the hip. And the knee forward, circle, 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 and back down. Okay? Control this. Circle, 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 and back down. Circle doesn't have to be very big, just nice and controlled, okay? Forward a little bit, circle, 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 circle. Again, try not to lean to the right, right? Okay. Right leg. Reposition. Here we go. Forward, circle, 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 back, and down. Bring the knee forward just a little bit. A little circle, 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 and back down. Again, try not to lean. Forward, circle, 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 up and down. You got this. The knee forward just a little bit. Circle, 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 to the back and down. Control your move, take your time. Lift, circle, circle, to the back and down. Give me one more if you can. Forward, circle, circle, back and down. Woo! Sit back to your child's pose. Nice and control. That way you're not compensating. All right. I'm gonna come down, sit all the way down, and I'm going to place my arm, working on the knee, okay? So moving on to knee car. So I'm going to work with my right leg, internal rotate my toes. Make sure I'm using my knee, not my hip. Now I'm gonna lift, kick up, right? Now external rotate my toes and lower down. Internal rotate, you could even place your hand right on the knee and feel it. Lift, rotate, and down. Good. One more. Up, rotate out, and down. Awesome work. Woo! All right, left side, here we go. Internal rotate, lift, external rotate, lower. Up, rotate, down. Woo. Lift, down, good. You got this. One more. And release. Woo. Moving on to ankle, okay? Let's start out with the left. Dorsiflex. Plantar flex. You can lengthen your legs if you need to. I'm going to keep it here. One more. Dorsiflex and plantar flex. Let's rotate just the ankle. Just very small circle. You got it. One more. Reverse. Ooh. Good. And release. Other side. Right angle. Dorsiflex, plantar flex. Go. Good. One more. Now rotation of the ankle. You can do clockwise or reverse clockwise. As long as you do both, you're good. Just a little circle. Control it. Good. One more. Take that around. Reverse. Awesome. Woo. Release. Nice work. Now let's work it on your toes. I'm going to take off my socks so you can see my toes. Hopefully you can. All right, so I'm going to try to lift big toe and the rest and lower back down. Lift and lower back down. You got it. Lift, lower back down. Now just the big toe. Now I have a hard time lifting my big toe without one of my toe following it. So what I'm going to do is place my hand on it and just lift my big toe. Good. Woo. Two more. Awesome. Whew. Now keep the big toe down and just lift the rest of the toes. Now that's easy for me, but I'm still having difficult time lifting my big toe and keeping the rest of my toes down. And that's will take practice. One more. And release. Woo! Awesome. Right, other foot. Lift all five. Squeeze. Good. Two more. Now use your hand for help to keep the 4 toes down and the big toe lift only. Woo. That's challenging. Good. You got this. work. All right, so keep the big toe down and just the little toes. So on my left side, my big toes want to come along with those other toes. But I'm going to place my finger on it to keep it down. 4 more. 3, lifting all toes except the big toes. Last one. Awesome work. You made it. Did you feel good? All right, come on down. Stretch just a little bit. Lengthen the leg. And let's go ahead and bring both knee to chest. Stretch it back. Some here. Each. Now let's go ahead and take your right knee over your hip and let it fall and rotate to your right. Bring it back to center. Left knee. Let it fall to the right. Look over to your left. And release. Awesome work. Slowly bring yourself up. Go to the side. Nice work. All right, folks. So with the neck, the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the hip, the knee, the ankle, and the toe car. I know I only did a couple reps of each, okay? You're welcome to pause the video to do it second round and maybe go for, I want to say, 4 to 8 reps, okay? Go slow, nice and controlled. Again, it's not about how fast. You're moving those joints, so you don't want to compensate too much, and you need to control the move. And you can really feel the joint rotating when you go slow, and it doesn't have to be about big circle. Little circle is fine, okay? Learn, practice, you get better at it, and you're gonna be surprised your range of motion is going to see, okay, with practice. Again, not everyone is able to lift the arm overhead and take it to the back. So if that's uncomfortable for you, please keep in mind, you could stop here and just lower the arm, okay? But your goal is to keep your arm straight as possible, right? Starting out with an external rotation with your palms up, okay? Elbows down. Internal rotation, that's where your elbows is out to the side. All right, so just do the best you can. Again, with practice, you get better with those. Add those to your daily stretching routine, and you're gonna find a difference. It should be pain-free, okay? So if it is painful, please stop and really see what's going on before you continue. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Take care.